Hey Warriors, Professor Chris here. I wanted to share something today that at first really pissed me off, but once I shared it with the martial artists going through our private lesson revolution program, I kind of discovered that it really helped put things into perspective for them. So, one of the biggest issues all of us as martial artists have had to deal with over the past kind of century is the constant devaluing of our knowledge. And you know exactly what I'm talking about. I mean, how we're looked at by modern civilized society as either barbaric, overgrown children, Looney Tune dreamers trapped in a fantasy, or one step above a party clown or babysitter for kids. And then when someone expresses interest in what we do, both us and them have to first overcome that bullshit. We have to explain to them why what we do is so important, and then justify the literal peanuts you're charging to completely transform their life. Or do we? So take a look at this article that came out last week. If you have no idea what the video game Fortnite is, let's just say it's a shitty cartoon version of Call of Duty with kind of unrealistic physics and seizure-inducing fast action, and it's probably the most popular video game on Earth right now. I mean, literally every kid plays this stupid thing for hours and hours and hours. And, you know, you'd think that parents with half a brain would be concerned about little Johnny sitting on the couch for hours. I mean, getting as fat as a little pig from no exercise, killing his attention span and ability to focus in the comparatively slow-moving and boring real world, and ruining his eyesight from the glare and graphics scarring cornea. So, but no, I mean, parents these days, and you can see here, people are getting $20, $50 an hour for tutoring this. They're more concerned with their little addict being more socially accepted by racking up wins, and they're now hiring tutors to help them do it. What's terrible is most martial artists are out there hustling their asses off to make ends meet, and there's a whole crop of gamers that are now getting paid to improve a kid's kill count. Seriously, it's the stupidest fucking thing I've ever heard. But here's the lesson you need to learn. People will only pay for things they believe are important. Now, notice I didn't say that they'll pay for things they need. Only what they believe is important. I mean, be it a 2,000 calorie frappuccino, a big fancy car, a super huge TV, or hiring a fucking video game tutor for their kid. The reason you have so much trouble attracting, selling, and keeping students is simply because people do not believe what you can teach them is important. Now, of course, we know that's just complete bullshit, but that's what they believe. As high performance individuals, we have worked just as hard as any doctor, lawyer, or executive to kind of hone our craft. But on the surface, what the general public sees is that all we know how to do is beat people up. And the constant ridiculous arguments we have with each other about which martial art is best, who's a fraud, does your art really work in the cage, or does it really work on the streets? You and I both know it ain't helping the cause, my friends. So it's time for all of us as an industry to kind of step up our game, no pun intended, and to learn to frame and articulate the important work that we do. I mean, the transformational lessons we can share and the life-saving knowledge we possess to do it properly. So then people can truly understand why our way is the right way. And if you want to learn exactly how to do that and to finally earn the income you deserve, I mean, whether you're a school owner or an independent martial artist, then I think it's high time that we talked. My team and I have set aside some time for you, and we're happy to not only work with you to uncover exactly why you haven't been able to fully monetize your martial arts skills really to the level that you want, but to also specifically create a customized plan of attack on how to fix what's broken in your business or in your financial life as a martial artist. Of course, the call and action plan is free. I mean, it's our gift to the industry that has really given us all so much. And listen, there's absolutely no obligation to work with us to implement that plan either. I mean, even though we are the best in the world at doing exactly that, so there's nothing to risk. And I promise you, it will be the best hour or so you've ever invested talking about martial arts at that professional level. And trust me, if these assholes are able to get $20 to $50 an hour tutoring video games, then we're happy to show you how to ethically and honorably charge $300 to $500 an hour to help people the way that only martial arts can. So go on over to WayOfTheWarrior.org/talk and find a time that works, and we'll talk to you then. Thanks, guys.